There in the summers or whenever we had some free time.
I know it's been a tough year in terms of injury for you. Does that mean you've played a little bit more golf this year?
Unfortunately, it means I've played less.
Nobody realized what was happening at first. Why did Caitlin Clark suddenly freeze mid-swing during that LPGA crossover event? Why did her smile disappear, replaced by shock, confusion, almost hurt? Moments later, security rushed in as the crowd whispered, unsure of what they just witnessed. What Caitlin heard wasn't an innocent question. It was a setup, an intentional trap meant to embarrass her in front of both the WNBA and the LPGA and the person behind it, someone she never thought would turn on her. But before we get to that, stay with me because this story runs far deeper than one disrespectful moment. Caitlin's day had started peacefully. A quiet morning, soft sunlight on the fairway. No packed arenas, no WNBA pressure, just golf. A rare chance to breathe.
Put on television, and that was great. Fans were really excited about that. There was so much buzz online. She was trending on Twitter, all of the things. And the LPGA was promoting the crap out of this event. And they also did something really smart by pairing her up with their currently #1 golfer in the world. And her name is Nelly Korda. So there are photos of Caitlin and Nelly literally everywhere.
She laughed softly while practicing putts, tapping the ball with calm precision as nearby fans whispered, "Look, that's really Caitlin Clark." For once, she wasn't dodging drama, politics, or manufactured controversies. This was supposed to be simple, a charity crossover event, warm energy, good vibes. But just 10 yards away, tension was quietly building. A reporter stood gripping a microphone, a pre-written question clenched in his hand. Not a question meant for clarity, not for storytelling, but for impact, for damage. Caitlin had no idea. The peace she felt was the final breath before the storm. As she completed her swing, the reporter stepped forward. "Some WNBA insiders are questioning your loyalty. They claim your LPGA partnership is dividing the league and hurting women's basketball. How do you respond?" Her smile vanished instantly. Her hands shook. Her breathing tightened. This wasn't journalism, it was a setup hit job. For the first time, Caitlin Clark looked genuinely shaken in public. Fans gasped. Cameras zoomed in. Social media hovered on the edge of eruption because she knew exactly where that question came from. Someone wanted her rattled. Someone wanted her to look ungrateful. Someone wanted to twist her success into controversy. And the reporter? He wasn't LPGA staff. He wasn't cleared for media access. Wasn't on any official list. Sources confirmed he was planted, sent by media contractors, connected to WNBA circles. But the real question is, why?
The value that Caitlin Clark brings to the table, except guess who? Except who? The league she plays in, the WNBA. Kathy, in my opinion, this is the reason you got to go. This is the reason you have to go. All these WNBA players that was disrespecting fans, disrespecting Caitlin Clark fans, and all of this nonsense. Y'all don't understand the value she brings. But all of the leagues who are prospering and winning, they understand the value. And it's pretty sad.
And that's where the real truth comes in. Caitlin's $68 million LPGA deal didn't just make history. It sparked jealousy across parts of the WNBA. Her popularity was overshadowing MVPs. Her endorsements were setting new records. Her media coverage was dominating every headline. Some veteran players felt pushed out of the spotlight. Some wanted her toned down, and someone somewhere decided to weaponize a reporter to take a shot at her. To fans, it looked like drama. To Caitlin, it felt personal. Her success was supposed to inspire. Her crossover deal was meant to uplift women's sports. But this question attacked her character, her integrity, and her love for the game. Her reaction was human, real and visible. She froze. She stepped back. Millions watching could feel the shock hit. Her LPGA officials responded instantly. The reporter was pulled aside. Security escorted him off the course. Caitlin didn't retreat. She didn't hide. She called her legal team. Because this wasn't just a rude question, it was coordinated harassment. Within hours, the reporter was fired. His credentials were revoked, an LPGA investigation was launched, and Caitlyn was ready to push. Further, her legal filings included claims of harassment, professional defamation, misuse of media access, and emotional harm.
These places, every media outlet is covering this, and you don't say anything. That's what we were talking about this whole season. We were correct. The fans that were saying that the WNBA seems to be trying to quiet the noise of Caitlin Clark, not letting her shine to her full ability, and not, in turn, not helping your own players in the league, we were right. And this event proved it, because the LPGA did literally everything correct. They capitalized on the moment. They found a way to put it on television. They allowed people to be there. Caitlyn was signing autographs. They put their best golfer in the tour, league, whatever it's called. They put her with Caitlyn because they knew that she would get more eyeballs doing that. They propped up.
Investigation moved fast. Officials demanded answers. Who gave that reporter access? Who wrote that question? Was this coordinated with anyone connected to the WNBA? Fans watched in disbelief as the story exploded across the internet. Caitlyn refused to be used, targeted, or silenced within hours. Hashtags took over social media. Stand with Caitlyn, Justice for Clark debates erupted everywhere. Was the reporter acting alone? Was this a WNBA-linked setup? Was Caitlyn overreacting or exposing something bigger? Analysts called it unprecedented, a potential case of cross-league sabotage, but through the chaos, Caitlyn stayed composed. She kept signing deals. Her endorsements stayed untouched. Her LPGA appearances went on with zero interruption, and then insiders confirmed the rumor everyone feared. The reporter had received that question directly from WNBA-adjacent media contractors.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Stop it. Stop it. They said the Golf Channel went live during her round and had a reporter interview Clark on a walk down the fairway. That's the Caitlin Clark effect. Most groups had a handful, sometimes a dozen followers. Clark had thousands. She played the front nine with the world number one Nelly Korda and back nine with golf icon Annika Sorenstam, the event's host. It was an honor to play the Pro-Am with Caitlin last year.
And obviously being down here in Florida, the weather makes it pretty easy to play some golf, but getting in as much as I can. Obviously, I stay pretty busy, so I don't get to play as much as I would like, but when I do, it's always really fun.
Yeah, you just played 9 holes with Nelly
once again, even though and then also putting on a show as someone who knows the fans are here to see you.
Yeah, I mean, like, these are the things that you love, like being competitive, and even when I go out and play with family or friends or whoever, like, you make it competitive. Like, you don't just go out there and hit the ball. Like, you make a game out of it. You do have a 2v2, you do whatever. And I think that's what the fun part about golf, and really with anything I do in life, I'm pretty competitive. So
Direct league involvement, but they revealed enough to trigger major consequences. High-level suspensions were suddenly on the table. Additional investigations were launched, and the legal battle was just beginning. Caitlyn's team made it clear they were ready to take this public. She refused to be pressured behind closed doors. Caitlyn said, "I'll play anywhere. I'll work hard anywhere. I shouldn't have to defend my love for the game." She wasn't fighting just for herself anymore. She was standing up for every athlete who's ever faced jealousy, politics, or manufactured controversy. This fight wasn't one she asked for, but she's determined to finish it on her terms. If you want Part 2, the full legal breakdown, the individuals allegedly involved, and the potential WNBA fallout, comment next part and we'll drop it next.